See this? This is my boomstick!
Hi everyone, Boomstick here from the Green Diamonds. Today we're looking at the Lamborghini Veneno special event, and we'll be looking at stage 10, which is the 2-star requirement for the Veneno. You'll need it max to do these conditions. So looking at the knockdowns for the credits, 6 jumps, and then we've got the blueprint for the Sian and also the epic for the Veneno with that time. Alright, I'm going to do this in 2 runs. Basically, I'm going to do the time first, and then I'm going to do the knockdowns. Knockdowns are extremely difficult in this event. I think it's because the 2-star with that AI is just a bad mix, so to speak, the way it's configured. But anyway, I'll take you through it now. So we're going down the right hand side here, and we're just going to wait until we drift around this corner, and then we will trigger our imperfect. We can pop him for a little bit of extra gas as well. We'll do an imperfect 360 holding drift, and then trigger into, well, I did imperfect, but you should do blue across that section. And then we're just going to casually drive through these sections and do a slight drift, triggering out blue there to bounce off the wall, do a little bit of a drift, triggering perfect, then off the barrel rolls perfect. We'll hold drift and then trigger back into yellow and cut it off here, and then triggering into blue to go through that section, drifting into this wall and triggering imperfect to go off this jump, where we can 360 imperfectly, cutting back into yellow, just doing imperfect, straight jump off there. And we'll do a little bit of a drift and trigger imperfect, cutting back straight away to build up for our shockwave off this barrel roll. And we'll just keep that going in yellow all the way down here, and then we'll trigger imperfect to go across there. Alright, that got us well underneath the time, so that's taken care of. Now we can move on to the more difficult part in this, which is actually the knockdowns. Now this one is especially tricky because the AI seems to, once it's getting in front of you towards the end of the track, it just has insane speed. You will not catch it. It's just like you can be in shockwave and that thing is just flying past you. So very carefully, you need to knock it down pretty quickly in the start of the race, and then you need to drag your heels and wait for it to catch up and then knock it down again. Pretty much by before the halfway mark, if you can. Alright, here we go, we'll give it a shot. Alright, so we're going to go down this side, and we're going to keep that nitro, and we will do our drift here and trigger it. You can see how quickly he's getting away there, but we will catch up on this jump, so we'll do our 360 perfect, which gets us close enough to pop him. Then we're going to just drag into the wall here and just slow ourselves down until he catches up. You do need to make sure that once he is catching up that your speed is kind of matched to his, otherwise he will shoot off and you will never catch him. So we got him there, and that's good because he normally can crash on that section, which can delay you getting the second knockdown even more. So you want to kind of give him a little bit of leeway so he doesn't feel pressured. If you're pressuring on the AI at that point, he will crash into that section. Alright, we're just going to go through it. The motions now that we've got the 2 knockdowns, just getting across the line, doesn't matter if we win, we'll just casually drive, you know, we'll see if we can get close to the time that was required, but I think it's mostly best done separately, these 2 conditions, knockdowns and the time. We'll see, we're doing pretty good actually. It's probably under. Alright, well there we go, 15.023. And yeah, so it took me a few attempts to work out this one. It's a pretty crazily hard condition at 2 stars. I imagine it would get easier if you star up, so if you are thinking of starring up, you might want to do that earlier and get the advantage in this event. Anyway, good luck with the stage. I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, put it up in the comments. Otherwise, bye for now.